Happy President's Day weekend, everybody. This is UniversalGiant, and welcome back for more Mario Golf. Mario Golf. Today we're going to be moving on to the third of 6 tournaments, the Shy Guy International, in the Shy Guy Desert. I hope everybody is enjoying their extra couple of days off, assuming you have it. I forget whether or not when I was in high school they actually gave us President's Day weekend. I'm sure they did. I'm probably thinking of Martin Luther King Day or something. Anyway, I don't know if I've made this clear to you guys yet since I'm recording this a week ago, but my internet decided to not exist anymore today. So if I've put up any videos at all this week, be thankful. Be very thankful I found some way to put up any videos this week. What I might wind up doing is just going into school every single day for the sole purpose of uploading a video. Because if I'm not going to have any internet here, then I might as well go there, and I need to relearn how to use the camera in this game. Concentrate on the putting, not on the ranting. But this is turning out to be a very similar situation if you look at what happened to me over the summer, where I lost my laptop in the middle of the week while I was doing summer research, and this is going to be a really tough hole to judge with the rain and the wind. I guess so. We'll see how that is. But what I did over the summer when my laptop died, it was around the time in Super Mario Galaxy 2 where I was closing in on the end. I was at the end of World S. And that's a really bad time to not have any internet to upload. So what I did was I would upload from school. And the funny thing about it is, my college is actually its own internet service provider. So 4-hour uploads for me would be like 15-minute uploads for them. And really the only reason I don't upload from school is that it's just an inconvenience to be able to find a nice quiet spot to, you know, do the thing. I might do it, I might not. Hopefully it's worked out okay and I've been able to put up videos this week. But I was able to do it over the summer, and I doubt anybody even remembers that I lost my laptop just because I was consistently uploading every day. Also very thankful that I had an external hard drive to back up all the videos I recorded, otherwise everything for the end of Galaxy 2, including the Green Star videos, would have been lost forever. Is that going to go through the cactus? I gotta make sure it doesn't. I guess we'll try that one. Don't hit the cactus! Okay, should I concentrate more on the game? Nah, more on the talking. I did get your feedback from the last Mario Golf video. I'm glad you guys like the relaxed atmosphere of the game. I think I'll just play it cool, play it smooth for the next couple of videos or so. Just because I like kicking back and relaxing, not stressing over gameplay too much. What else is there to talk about? I had the same problem at the end of the Koopa Park video. I had no idea what to talk about. I even came into this one with a couple of things that I wanted to rant about. Oh yeah, what exactly happened with the internet here? It was getting fairly slow over the last couple of days, like slowing to a crawl, but I figured it was okay, it'd just pick up eventually if I gave it time, and it never did. It just one day stopped doing anything. I mean, the upload speed was fine all the time, it was just the download speed. So I was still able to upload last week. But the thing is, in the middle of one of my uploads, about 4 hours into it, it just decided to stop. And I was very upset. So I gave my ISP a call, they tried sending another signal to the box. Didn't work. Usually does. They said there wasn't an outage, but it happened so recently compared to when I sent them the call that they may just not have noticed it yet. So if anything's worked out with that, I'll post an annotation of it if I remember to, which I probably won't.
Nice part.
I mean, I'm sure I've complained about it during the week if I've been able to. So you probably know already, and there's no sense in me fretting over it, but whatever. That's it, just it for those of you that were concerned about it. I mean, this has happened before, where the internet just stopped working, and eventually I just give it a day or two and it works again, but the cable is working fine, and usually both of them go together whenever the service is out in the area. So I'm thinking it is just mine, and if I need to get the router replaced, then I either need to go to them or they need to come to me. I already set up an appointment, but the problem is I'll be home for the weekend by the time they're available to actually set up an appointment for me. That's assuming the router is the cause of the problem, which I don't think it is, and that was really close to the hole. But I don't really have the time to go to them either, because during the week, the only times they're open are the time that I'm in class, and I can't go out of my way just to get the router fixed. Assuming that the router is the problem. This is all assuming that the router is the problem. Whatever. Those are my internet woes, and hopefully they're non-existent by the time I put this video up. But either way, I'll be home, so that's always good to be home. This is going to be our first long weekend in a while, because we don't really get too many breaks here. Really, the only long break we've had, including the fall semester, was just Thanksgiving, and everybody gets 4 days for Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving was the only set of days we actually had off last semester. It was a pretty busy semester. But now that it's the winter, we get President's Day weekend, and we get spring break in about a month, which is nice. And since I don't have any class on Thursday, I can just go straight home and have a legit 4-day weekend. Really looking forward to that. Any of you guys have anything special planned for President's Day weekend? I hope so. You really gotta make good use of these extra long weekends. Don't just sit in front of the computer screen watching video games. Do something. Do something with your family, something with your friends, anything. Nice shot! You deserve that. Jump for joy, Yoshi. You do. Something else to rant about are the rants. I probably haven't gotten around to doing any of the rants yet. The first one I want to do is Black and White just because of the proximity with the launch in early March. And I'd like to do, you know, actual gameplay behind, behind the ranting, so you have something to look at while I'm ranting about it. The only issue with that is Fraps doesn't pick up the DS emulator that I use, and Cam Studio crashes after a very short amount of recording time. So I figured I'd have to set up Camtasia in order to get that to work. I've never tried Camtasia before. A couple of you have approached me saying that you would be more than happy to help me out with it, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Those of you who, I mean, you know who you are. But, of course, I have to have access to the internet in order to get the files necessary. And I don't know if I will. At least not anytime soon. Well, I do now, but not when I'm recording. So, whatever. Hopefully I can set that up. I mean, I'd very much like to show a visual of something I'm talking about, a feature in the game, as I'm ranting about it. And I think Black and white would be the only one I could set that up for. I mean, yeah, I could do it for Epic Yarn if I really wanted to, but I probably wouldn't be home to do that, and I have to be home to play any Wii games. Most of you know that already. Because I don't have my Wii here at school. At school. So that's it about the rants. I don't want to talk too much about the recent game rants. I'm going to make separate videos for those anyway. What would be the best way to do this shot? Short. Why not? Approaching the end of the front nine, I need to remember not to catch myself in the middle of a rant, because I'm probably going to split the video here, and if I do that, then it'd be pretty awkward if I'm in the middle of saying something, only to cut it off by the end of the video. 3 feet up. This is on the border of a short, if I can make it with a short. I'm not even going to attempt it. It's also difficult to see because it's up on the hill. I adjusted the sensitivity of the controls so I can better maneuver for these shots, but looks good. That was probably about 30 on the short anyway, but it's good. There's Monty Mole, and I'd say that's a nice way to end the front nine. See you guys at the back.